MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. William Durango will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So digging in now, Michael Ogawa, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Popped him up. Frederickson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Now here's the pitch. Isaiah Schmidt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Schmidt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 65 degrees, our temperature here at first pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 3-1. Is swung on and missed. A full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next for the Mets, Sean Stacy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Schmidt stands at first with one out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Alvarez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Jim Pinozo gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Quincy Davidson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Stacy is there. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next for Milwaukee, Earl Avery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Hey.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Time, and the side is retired. gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ronald Escalona. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in now, Edward Fontaine, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Starkey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Troy Switzer.
Next up from New York, Troy Switzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christopher Starkey.
No one fielder, number 20.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball two now. Starkey, a native Texan. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Edgar Owen, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Roberto Benitez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Jude Hernandez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Davidson in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Jim Pinozo. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Starkey is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Michael Ogawa.
Now at the plate, Michael Ogawa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Striding in, Andy Frederickson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andy Frederickson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
So here now's the pitcher, William Durango. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, George Alvarez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2.
Don't let that fly.
Line hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Quincy Davidson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. No score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Isaiah Schmidt.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Ready for another chance? Sean Stacy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he misses with that one down and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Ronald Escalona. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a looper to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Next to that, the right fielder, Edward Fontaine.
At the plate, Edward Fontaine batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A scoop with the bare hand. He's out. Two left for the Mets. Bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Earl Avery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Christopher Starkey, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in, Edgar Owen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes ball 1. Hops this one up. Grandal is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roberto Benitez.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Benitez. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Slow roller out to short. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Jude Hernandez.
Jude Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Mets, the second baseman, Roy Woodson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder is approaching. Michael Conforto.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, Jim Pinozo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael Ogawa.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Ogawa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-0 Mets. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andy Frederickson. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 2 balls and a strike. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, William Durango. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one, back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. That evens it up 1-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Maurice Webb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 17, Maurice Webb.
Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Schmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Isaiah Schmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1. It's a low changeup that's laid off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Alvarez is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sean Stacy.
Digging in, Sean Stacy. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Quincy Davidson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Pearl Avery, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Hansel Robles, a 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Hansel Robles.
Into the box, Edgar Owen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Milwaukee leaves one. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ronald Escalona. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Escalona.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Edward Fontaine.
In now, Edward Fontaine, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Troy Switzer. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Dino Escalona will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 30, Dino Escalona.
Michael Conforto will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Roberto Benitez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Robles playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2, full count. High in the air out to center field. Stacy is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, Hernandez.
Now batting, Jude Hernandez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two and 0. 1 out, nobody on. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Still even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Andy Frederickson is on deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Steven Campos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kevin Kiermaier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready once again, Andy Frederickson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Kiermaier on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Roberto Doyne will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Roberto Doyne.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball. That's down.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 1 the count. The set and the 2-1, and it misses. 3-1 now. George Alvarez would be next. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Sean, he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Sean Richardson.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Ogawa. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Owen is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah Schmidt.
Digging in now, Isaiah Schmidt. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Sean Stacy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Avery's got it, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. J.R. Valentine is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Valentine.
Quincy Davidson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Earl Avery.
Now in the box, Earl Avery. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christopher Starkey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ed Sherman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Sherman.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Sherman is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Ronald Escalona. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Standing in, Edward Fontaine. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
First and second here with nobody out. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-one pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Troy Switzer will be next. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. None out, runners at first and second. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Troy Switzer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Number 33. Boom.
In there, strike 1. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Owen is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. C.J. Sinclair comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, C.J. Sinclair.
Stepping in, Edgar Owen. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Stacy is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roberto Benitez.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Benitez. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jude Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right back at the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
So now to the plate, Andy Frederickson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Kevin Calderon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Kevin Calderon.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and two men gone here in the ninth. And it's fouled away. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. The Brewers down to their final strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's set the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
For one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Mets win the opener here in the division series. Jim Pinozo is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.